Hi, I'm Catherine from the Sewing Studio at Lady Lake and the Sewing Studio Fabric Superstore here in Maitland. Thank you for joining me this morning. I can't wait to talk to you guys about this wonderful little fast, easy to do little gift that you can have for people, that you can hand out to groups of people, so that it's a real fun, easy little thing. Okay, so I personally can never find my keys when I'm digging in my bag for my keys. I'm like, where are they? Of course, my purse is like the black hole of emptiness, but I love having a key fob to grab onto because it's much easier to see in my doom of a purse than just having keys thrown in there. So I need to make a new one. Mine's filthy. So I started to look at what kind of, thing I could do for that. And I found this wonderful little pattern from Lazy Girl. She had some really good ideas. And then I also found some other kind of like, let's step away from that and do something else and something different and whatever. So I wanted to talk to you guys about key fobs. They're super easy to do, and I love the Lazy Girl technique. Plus there's a few others, so I thought I'd talk about it today. So first of all, Lazy Girl has this wonder little Fobio design, and it is a really easy pattern that she has. There aren't really any, she just has a lot of good pictures and just a couple pages worth of instructions. So you can get that. And when you install the key fob, you actually need to get yourself a nice little set of pliers. We like these Studio Pro because they've got these little rubber tips on them. Okay, so you have several different things that you can do. Once you figure out what you're doing, you can like step away from it because it's like, oh, I have a better idea, or oh, I want to do that. And you can customize it with, like, if I could do pet fabric, if I was a pet owner, or so-and-so is a super fan of Star Wars, you could get fabric that has Star Wars. One of the girls I work with in Lady Lake said, ooh, you could do naughty on one side and nice on the other and do it for Christmas, which is super cool. We just got naughty and nice fabric. So you can go any different direction with your fabric choices. You can even use cork, or you can use vinyl. And you can use, Moda just came out with these wonderful pre-cut bias strips. You can use and they're all in grunge, beautiful grunge colors, already ready to go, so you don't have all sorts of extra work to do. And I even found in our little trim area, we have this polka dot bias tape as well. So there's all different kinds of things you can do. Plus, when you choose your hardware, there is, of course, Dritz makes a real easy hardware. The Fobio comes with a set of hardware for the first time that you do it. But Dritz has a 5-pack, and then Lazy Girl also has in nickel, in slate, in gold. So she has all different colors. And then Sally Tomato also has rose gold and gold. So she's got those. So depending on what your fabric choices are, or what your cork or vinyl or whatever, you want to pick the right, beautiful accessorized hardware for it. Okay, so I just want to show you a couple examples. So this one I just took the regular cotton braiding and I triple stitched the cork down onto it, and I just used a 1-inch strip of cork, and that just made up super fast. This one didn't take me more than like 5 minutes to make. Seriously, I just cut the cork, sewed it on, pinched the hardware together, and called it a day. This one is the polyester braiding, and I decided to embroider on it. And so that's just like a tab. I sewed the 2 pieces, folded it in half, and sewed it together so that it could just be a grab tab, and pinched the hardware on that. This is a short version of the Lazy Girl, and this is the one that I did with the Moda Grunge. Now the cool thing about that is you can blend your zipper if you're going to do the zipper, or you can do a different color, to a contrasting color, so that you can pop it. So depending on how flamboyant you are, you could go any direction with that. And of course, I love color, so I'm particularly flamboyant about that. When I used the cork, I had no trouble sewing it on with my foot, my regular J foot. However, when I went to do vinyl, there was 2 different vinyls that I used. The first vinyl that I used has this wonderful little texture to it, and man, that slid on the bed of my machine. I had no trouble, nothing stuck to nothing, and it was really easy to do. However, when I went to go do this particular vinyl with this little zipper here, this particular vinyl is very, very smooth. There's no texture to it. So it ended up being quite sticky on the bed of my machine. So if you're gonna do that, Gabriella on our Facebook page and also on our blog post on sewing.net, she did a thing on how to sew vinyl, and it was a wonderful little accessory. So some reminders. You can use your Teflon zipper foot. It has a coating on the bottom of the foot that helps it slide right over your vinyl super easy. So that's good, but what about the vinyl on the other side? Because this is pinching around your zipper. Well, Raquel in our machine department, who I love, Raquel said use the tissue. And I was like, what? She said, use the tissue paper, like in gifts. Okay, so actually you can put just a piece of tissue on it, and when you go to tear it off, it tears off super easy, and the debris just picks right out. There isn't any extra work involved, just comes off super, super easy. So that protects the bed of the machine as you're sewing and helps keep it from sticking on the underside. Okay, cool. All right, so after you're done with that, you get your whole thing constructed, and you're going to squeeze your key fob hardware on there. And once you've done that, you're going to take your little split ring, open it up, and just put that right on the hardware, just as per usual, as a person would put hardware on, just like a set of keys or whatever. This particular one, I thought about the idea of making it a lanyard, and then I saw Lazy Girl has that pattern too. So you can make a super long one to go around your neck. And this one has little paw prints on it. Like I said, you can customize it for your friend or neighbor. And when I was making this yesterday up in the Villages, one of our customers said, ooh, that'd be perfect to hang my potty bags on when I walk the dog. Okay, that sounds great. So this way you can do those things. You can hand it for the perfect gift for your friend that walks her dog. Okay, I want to show you the zipper technique that she uses. Several months ago I showed it. But we did it on our cell phone, and this is going to be a lot better. So Lazy Girl has this wonderful installation technique, and I'd like to share it. So you open up your zipper so that you've got two sides of your zipper. Once you've done that, you're going to cut the teeth out of one side of your zipper. So right here you can see I'm missing the teeth, but on this side the teeth go right down to the end, okay? Like that. So the teeth are gone on this side, and they're present on the other side. Okay, so then I'm going to take the head of my zipper, and I'm going to just go ahead and install it on the side that the teeth go all the way to the end. So there it is, installed right on the edge. From there, I'm going to take the side that has the teeth cut out of it, and I'm going to just real easily nudge that right down. That's a technical term, nudge. Nudge those teeth down into the other side of the zipper. Once you've done that, you're going to grab a hold of the ends. So I've got both ends in my thumb, and then I'm going to tug. And there it is. So there's the little zipper technique. Now, once you've done that, let me just show you real quickly how you can get your pliers installed. You're going to trim this up or do whatever you need to do at the end, and then you're going to take your hardware and mush it down onto your zipper teeth there. Once you've done that, you're going to take your pliers and you're going to just get them onto the end of that, and I kind of like push the pliers down and push the project in at the same time. So I'm pushing everything together. Once I've done that, I'm just going to give a good squeeze. That's going to pinch my hardware together over my zipper, and so there I have this key fob, which I can open so I can grab a hold of it, get my hand through it, do whatever I need to do. So that's it. That's a quick, easy project. You can make it super fast if you just do your braiding, or you could embroider on it, or you can put fabric on it, or cork on it, or you can do it with zippers. So thank you so much for joining me. Use a quick little bias tape, use whatever you want, make it happy, make it friendly. Oh, and by the way, if you are watching us on Facebook Live, remember that we're also on the sewing.net on our blog page. Hit that like button, it really helps us. We have a whole slew of other videos out there for tutorials and instructions. Gabriella's been making them, Kelsey's been making them, and all this hardware is available. You can pre-order it on our website and keep it in your back pocket so you have a gift to give that friend when you've been invited to someone's house in like 10 minutes. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a great day.